Yeah, well, we're back, people. It says Harry from Hotspur TV back again with TJ. TJ, how you doing, mate?
Welcome, my brother. I'm good, man.
Yeah. He's
I'm
monged
tired.
out. And Paulie, you're back,
Yes,
making
what's
another
happening?
substitute appearance. Yeah, back to back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for the boy Harry.
yeah. So, unfortunately, Arsenal won today, but we're not going to talk about that much because it will just make me feel bad. So, let's talk about the Burnley game first, which I don't think it's that much better. TJ, first of all, how did you watch the Burnley game, and what do you think of the
I
game?
did. Let me be real in it. Yeah, I tried to. I fell asleep in it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was so boring, bro. We were so bad, and it was just boring. It was boring. And then, when Pedro Porro got the goal, it kind of woke me up. I remember, like, I fell asleep. I'm not even Jack the most,
Mm.
bro. Like, it's not good. Like the way we play, it's not good enough.
I fell
We're
asleep during the Liverpool
exposed.
game.
We are exposed on our wings, and I've said this weeks on weeks end. Like when you're conceding the same goals every single week, it gets ridiculous, isn't it? I'm not even gonna lie to you in it, because all teams know how to attack us. Pick a side, long ball on the left side or the right side, because our wing backs are all already exposed. Now, for me, my problem is we're not we seem not to be getting better against a team of Burnley's structure. They're already going
Quality,
down.
really.
Let's be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. Any Burnley fans, big up yourself, man. But I could never be a Burnley fan, bro, because your football's poor. It's too shit. Like it's like two ugly chicks going for nothing, can it? Like it's rubbish. Like I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a bit harsh, innit?
I
Maybe
want
I'm
to
a
ask
bit
something
harsh,
about Skip,
but
because Skip played left back. Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
what did you
Skip
think
balled
of
out,
him?
honestly.
Because in the first half, I noticed something quite interesting. I don't know whether it was tactical or whether it was Skip himself, because I felt like, at least I was there, right? I can only deduce by what I saw. I thought he was nervous to go forward. That's why he kept hanging back, because I was
Let's
playing
be honest
almost
with
playing
you,
like a
yeah.
free. But because
Let's
then the
be
reason I
honest with
say
you.
this is because Ange later in the game, I think after 15, 20 minutes, he started screaming at Porro and Skip to go inverted, and then
Yeah,
we can see the goal.
let's be honest with you.
Yeah,
Respect to where respect is due. Skip
yeah,
played all right. Like he done an all right job. I'm not saying he's savior and grace. Never
yeah.
said that in it. But in terms of like doing a job, he just done a job in it. Yeah. For me, my problem is he shouldn't have to be put there.
I mean, we'll
You
go on
have
to that bit
so
later.
many.
Hold on, because I've got
Okay,
a plan.
cool. All right, cool. But what I was just about to say about the Burnley game in it, like big up Burnley fans, but it's just shit to watch. They play shit football, isn't it? In fact, our XG was basically the same. We struggled against a relegation side. Like, no offense in it. Like, cool. I can take losses against Arsenal. Even that hurts me. I can take losses against Chelsea.
Liverpool,
I
yeah.
can take losses against Liverpool. I can even take losses against United. Let me be real in it. I can. But when you're losing to Burnley, a team that's already relegated, bro, and the way you're losing, bruv, it's not good enough. And I don't know, like our front three look clueless, absolutely clueless. It takes defenders to score. It's gotten that bad that our attackers are not scoring now. Our defenders are scoring. Like there's
Two guys
something
on the
wrong.
back line, both.
Like I'm being dead serious. There's something wrong in it. And look, a lot of people are gonna think I'm deluded for saying this, innit? Let's just say we do give Ange what he wants. All the players in the world, and I'm talking about all what he wants. So listen, let's just say he wants Ronaldo. Let's just say he wants Messi. Let's just say he wants De Bruyne. Let's just say he wants Haaland. This team will still be shit. Do you know why? Because the way you line up is what causes us so many problems. And if you look at it, and I say this every single week, I want people to count how many times I've said this. When you concede the same goals, there's a tactical issue. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say you have to change your whole dynamic, but clearly it's not working.
I don't even think it's that. Like, I mean, if you look at the goal that we conceded, it's not even the lineup, it's the players themselves. Like, we had 4 guys go and try and tackle who got that pass
It's
off.
not good enough.
Yeah, but
I don't even know the players.
Sanderberg ran through past 4 of our guys. I don't even think it's the tactics, honestly. I think it was
It is,
just
because
the
the problem
players.
is
It is the tactics. You know why?
every if you notice all the goals we conceded since, do you remember
the
that wall
tactics.
stream we did, TJ? And
Yep.
I go with Harry and I go to all of both of you, I go, watch teams that work us out now because of
It is the tactics. You know why,
Yeah.
Harry? Harry, not Harry.
I am Harry anyway, but yeah.
Yeah, it is the tactics. Do you know why? I disagree with your point, brother. Because when you're conceding the same goals every single week in the same situations, and you know what it is, isn't it? It's when our wing backs go forward and it exposes space. You're saying it's the players after 3, 4, 5 tackles, but what side did the attack start from? The left side.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that we are invincible and nothing's gonna get by us. Of course,
It's more the type of goal quality. It's not.
It will happen. We can do Pep's tactics. You will concede. What I'm trying to say, conceding the same goals every single.
You know, they
week
almost
is not
scored a set
acceptable.
piece as well, TJ. Do you remember that chance?
Set pieces as well is a big thing.
Yeah.
This is my problem. My problem is we're not improving on the basics. We are constantly going 2 steps back, 1 step forward. We might look. Let me tell you this as well. I don't even know where we're going forward. In fact, we're going 2 steps back every single week because we're conceding the same goals. Now, let me just say this: after the Arsenal game, okay, after the Liverpool, you know what? Not even that. If you're conceding the same goals, you have to set up defensively, in my opinion. And it might sound crazy to be defenses against Burnley, but my point is this: you're conceding so many chances. When was the last time we kept a clean sheet?
It's 2 in 29 games. Right?
That's not acceptable, bro.
Yeah.
So are you possibly telling me it's the players on the pitch, or are you saying it's the tactics?
Because the problem is, DJ, it's our defense on paper is really good. So
exactly.
Yeah.
The thing is, I feel like you would say City or you'd say Pep and Ange's tactics are similar, right?
Ish.
No. The difference with Ange and Pep, and I'll tell you straight, he sits with 3 at the back. We sit with 2 at the back. And even the
drops in. That's different.
And even the wing, the right back, the left back, he inverts in the midfield. He tells Pedro Porro and whoever's on the left to go to the striker's position.
They play as number 10.
When you're going, look, Rant said this really beautiful thing. I don't know if you guys don't know who Rant is, big up him, innit? Man United fan, innit? Yeah, there's a Man United reactions. He's got quite big now, anyway. But Rant said an amazing thing. He's got his coaching badges, and he said this, innit? Why I'm saying this is tactics. When you're constantly going 4 on 2, 3 on 2, there's something wrong with the tactics. Your back line should be the last resort. Do you get where I'm coming from? You shouldn't be in these situations where you're going 4 on 2.
I definitely agree. Yeah.
Think about it. So I'm not saying I'm a tactician, and I'm not saying I know a lot, and I'm not saying I understand what Ange's trying to do, but I can see that his tactics or his way of setting up is flawed because we're conceding the same goals
every time.
Until we stop conceding. I even said I want to concede something different. Bro, that's what I said, bro.
You Dremba, yeah.
Bro, I said that on Tottenham away.
Yeah.
Believe me. I'm not. I am big up Mr. Box Office, Alex, my guy. How you been, bro? Yeah,
Alex, put in the comments and we'll talk about it. I know.
I'm concerned with one thing with Ange, and it's nothing spoken about. Fair enough, bro.
Yeah, Alex, put in the comments so we can talk about it.
Yeah, like for me, like if you're conceding the same goals, innit? Yeah, you can have the best players on the pitch, and this is just my view, innit? You can take it with a pinch of salt, and I could be wrong, yeah, but concede the same goals and you're not changing nothing. There's something wrong with you. I'm sorry, there's something wrong with you. We're set up wrong. We can have the best players on the pitch, but if you're not changing something on the bro, think about it. It's logical. It's logical. How does a baby learn how to walk? Think about it.
Crawls.
The baby drops and drops and drops over and over again, right?
Yeah.
But there's going to be a point when the baby learns to balance itself.
It's spoiler. What?
It's spoiler. Oh, it's a spoiler. That's what he's trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Cool. You know, there's a point where the baby will learn how to balance itself because it's learned that falling straight down is hurting him. Think about it. Yeah. By time grows, it learns how to take its first steps, but it's still wobbly. It still drops, but it learns from it. Bruv, we're not learning. Are we learning, brother?
We're still crawling.
Are we learning?
Yeah.
This is short-term goal. Are we learning though? Come on, let's be honest with you, bro.
Paulie,
Think about it.
What are your thoughts on Burnley?
So, honestly, I think Burnley played with a fire under their ass. I mean, they were literally fighting for their life this weekend against us. I'm not even going to take away. I don't like to be like negative, but at the same time, I feel like I have to because we're just doing like the same exact thing towards the top of the box once we get into the final third and we just lose the ball. Someone in the midfield is constantly not doing what they're supposed to be doing. I feel like I don't know. I feel like
to say what some worries me about our midfield, Paulie, and it's I'm very worried.
The ball's just given away so
No.
easily.
It's not even the personnel we have. It's the personnel we've been linked with, like Gallagher. Shall I tell you why? Because Gallagher's not a number 6, yeah? Which implies to me that this brother doesn't play, as TJ would say, he doesn't play with a number 6.
And see, this is a problem. Sorry to cut you
I
off.
wanted to interrupt you.
Bro, listen. I've calculated this. This is why when you're talking about football, I'm showing you magic tricks, bro.
Yeah.
Because I've signed off. I've signed off from his bullshit.
Yeah.
When you're not correcting your mistakes, this is my problem. Like, you can give him all the tools in the toolkit, but if you're not correcting what we can see that we're dying for a 6. Think about it.
But we're not been linked with one.
Think about it like this, innit? Yeah. Think about it like this, innit? When Pedro Porro goes up, that 6 will be the one that sits.
But Bissouma goes up as well.
You see my point, brother?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say I know more than anybody, bro, but I can clearly see that this is an issue.
No, I'm saying, TJ, what worries me is because if we're not been linked with, everyone's screaming for Paulinho, for example, we at Fulham, right?
Exactly.
Have there been any links? No.
We're not linked with bad boys.
No.
We're not linked with bad boys, isn't it? That's what I'm
No, it's not that. It's TJ. If we were linked with someone like, I'm trying to think a really crap number 6.
A defensive like a Onana, for example. He's kind of more defensive, like.
We can't link with Onana, but I think I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. But like, as in, this Gallagher link won't go away. Apparently, Spurs are very keen to get it done. And the thing is, Gallagher's not a number 6, so I don't understand why we're trying to sign him.
But see, this is my problem.
But that's probably the problem, bro.
You're too fixated. But wait. You're too fixated on the type of players Ange wants. I'm saying even if he had his players, I go past that margin. Even if he had the players, let's just say he wants Conor Gallagher, let him have Conor Gallagher. Let's just say he wants whatever, let him have that player.
Well, you're gonna laugh at this, TJ. But in one of his interviews lately, I watched it. That was Schwarzer. I don't know if Paulie have you seen it. I don't know, but he was talking about the attackers we have. And he's talking his usual rubbish, saying we'll be in a title race next season or something. But also he's mentioned Johnson, and he mentioned him in like a glowing way. So to me, it seems like it's someone he did actually want, which quite worries me, to be honest.
I love
Johnson. But I'll let you finish. Let me just make this point. I was just leading on to what you were saying. It's not even about who we bring in. We can have the best team. Yeah. The problem is, you're not lining up correctly if you keep conceding the same goals, man. You know what? If Ange said, "Oh, Bissouma," instead of going up, sit.
He don't
Just change it up a bit.
You don't tend to do that. You don't tend to do that.
Change it up a bit, bro. Like
that's what I'm trying to tell you. In the
But
Burnley
then
game, yeah, you know, Skip was sitting back, right, and we had 3 at the back almost. Yeah, in the first 10 minutes, and then Emporo was kind of being a bit more reserved. I noticed as well. He wasn't exactly pushing up. And suddenly I see Ange after 50 minutes. And by the way, Paulie, I sit in like the west, so I can see him, the managers down below, and I watched them very closely. Like, I was watching Company go like this, and it was little, and then Ange standing there like this. And then, anyway, so suddenly out of nowhere, he goes ballistic, and he screams at Porro, and Skip goes like this, like push up, and then suddenly they started going up. But before that, Skip was kind of, I don't know if it was whether he was worried to go up or like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was to do with him, but he wasn't happy that they weren't going up.
Honestly, with Skip's performance yesterday, I'm completely and 1000% all for him playing that position on Tuesday. I feel like he did better than Emerson did, and that's literally his designated position, like, of his entire career, and he did better in one performance. He had 4 clearances, 1 interception, 2 recoveries. He won 5 of 8 ground duels, 1 of 1 on aerial duels, and he won the most fouls in the entire game with 3. So it's like,
but
he put in a solid shift. And
I agree, but this is the problem that we have every single year. No, but this is the problem that we have every single year. We say, oh, you know what? Skip can do a job. It's okay. He can play there, but we don't improve.
I completely agree, but it's like I'm focusing on like just the Burnley.
I think it means the game. I think it just means the Burnley game.
Okay, just the next game.
Not years.
Yeah, just the next game. Yeah, I will totally agree with you.
Like,
but for our future, I'm sorry, I can't see.
But then TJ, you're one of the people who said to keep Skip as a squad player.
Oh yeah, no, but not as a right back, brother.
No. I'm just saying for the next game, we definitely need him there again.
And I said keep him. Let me just make something clear. I said keep him because he's homegrown and he is to be one of them household players that will come on, put their work in. He's a good bench option.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's a very good bench option. In fact, you won't get a better bench option from Skip. Think about it. Like, generally speaking, if you look at like the big six, what type of midfielders is Skip rivaling for benches? Think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So he's a good bench option. But don't get me wrong. Carry on with what you're saying, bro.
Yeah. So obviously we've talked a little about Burn, but I want to mention 2 things. So obviously Ange at 1-1 made 3 substitutions.
And then he put Dragusin on. And we played banging, bro.
Scarlett, and he brought on Benzema, right? So first of all, Paulie, because you haven't spoken much, what do you think of his substitutions?
Hey, yo,
I'm going to segue to something else straight after
One second, Paulie. Yeah. Paulie, just jump in when you need, man. Our show's not no interview thing.
Yeah.
Listen, I promise you, I'm not going to hold back. If I have something to say, bro, I'll cut inside. You've seen
Luca,
it already.
Bro, we're going to lose on Tuesday, so don't get your hopes up.
But yeah, do what you're saying. Just cut in when you want to say what you want to say in it, man.
But obviously, he made these 3 substitutions. Scarlett went into the middle. Son went on the left.
Scarlett's my guy, bro. I love him.
Benzema went into the middle for Bissouma, who was rubbish again. And then obviously Dragusin came in. Finally, he gets the minutes, and Van de Ven actually went left back. So, what changed? What do you think changed?
I think honestly, Van de Ven going forward, bringing that speed was lethal as hell. So I mean, if we do, I just don't want him to get. I mean, it is the last game of the season, but I don't want him to get hurt, like sprinting nonstop. Like, that's a lot. Who's along the right side for Man City this?
Oh, okay. Here we go. He's spoken now. Ange has not improved any player who was originally there last season. Big up Alex, by the way.
That's true.
The only argument I have against that is maybe Porro, but I think it's a debate for another day. That's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, Porro.
No, but then Porro. But wait. I agree with Alex, innit? But Porro is based on the system as well.
You think he's better than the system? Yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah. He goes forward, didn't it? He just goes forward.
Bro, really. Porro was never a what is it called?
Goal scorer.
Yeah, bro. Listen, he's more of a left back, right back role now. Like, bro, he's in his preferred position. So with with Alex, I'm not gonna lie to you. I agree with him because he was a banging right back. If you remember, before he come to Tottenham, Poro was a
By the way,
banging
big
right
up
back.
Alex as well.
So I can equally say Ange hasn't improved him, and it might sound dumb.
That's the only player I can
Pochettino,
think of.
Mourinho, and
Apart
Conte
from
did.
that,
Mm.
yeah, I don't really have. I was having a discussion with someone else about this actually, Alex. It was a good point you brought up. I was having a discussion with someone else about this. But okay, so going forward, Paulie, would you like to see Van der Ven at left back? Because it took Ange 2 months to work this out.
I don't know if I want to see him there. I feel like he needs to stay in the center of the field. He just covers way more ground there. I don't want him. I feel like Radu might get caught lacking a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, obviously, he tried Emerson there. He tried Davies there. Obviously, he got injured, but it didn't work. I'm sorry, it didn't work. He tried Emerson there. He got cooked, which I think we all predicted would happen. He tried Skip there. Okay, some people may argue it kind of worked, but then in the end, he finally moves Van der Ven to left back, and then for me, I felt like this was the obvious choice. If you ask
That's
TJ,
my love language. No, that's so,
honestly,
sorry. Carry on what you were
either
saying.
one would. I feel like either one honestly works.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's my love language.
Yeah.
Yeah, but go on and carry on what you're saying, bro.
Mr. Box Office.
What were we just talking about? Oh, Van der Ven.
Van der Ven at left back. Yeah,
honestly, it's tough, man. I feel like he's got to be in the middle of the field to body Holland the entire time. Him or Romero just need either one of them just need to be tag teaming the hell out of him. The whole.
But don't you think Dragusin should maybe
get some minutes,
start playing, get some minutes, because that's the biggest criticism that I have with Ange as well. Well, on top of a lot of other things, but I'm not gonna lie to you. But
also,
my biggest criticism
about the Napoli link as well, TJ. He's been linked with
for who?
Napoli, 40 million. Dragusin.
For who?
Dragusin,
yeah. But if I was, listen, let me tell you this, innit? If I was Dragusin and I've come into Spurs, I've come to Spurs, let's be honest with you, and I'm not playing, and you've said to me I will get game time. Remember, I believe he was convinced he would get game time.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well, TJ.
I'm not going to sit here and say, listen, it's been pitch perfect. The guy's throwing his toys out the pram. But for me, you've convinced me that I'm going to get game time when I'm seeing the defense do 4-0s, do 5, leakage, all the set pieces. Because remember, he's really good in aerial ability. So this is my biggest criticism with Ange. If he was a top coach, he will know the first thing that I have to change is, okay, listen, a lot of people are not going to like what I'm going to say in it, but I'm going to say this straight, and you might think I'm playing with hot and cold fire, but I would even say, listen, we're leaking loads of these set pieces, man, we need to change something in the back line, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, it might hurt, man, but this is where a top coach kind of sees their problems and works with what they've got.
I mean, we've been saying this since ages. Once Udogie got injured, right? I was in the camp to play Dragusin in the middle and put Van der Ven left back because I'd seen him play left back anyway.
100%.
I was in that camp, and this was how many months ago did Udogie get injured? Was this 2 months ago?
It's been, we were even. Listen, let me tell you, the biggest red flag, and when I say this is the biggest red flag, we should have known he would have done this. But when we didn't have no centre backs at the time. And you had 2 centre backs in a young quality centre backs that you can go in that position, maybe give them a trial. I'm not saying it would have worked out.
Dorrington,
but you go and play 2 left backs and right backs.
Dorrington.
Come on, man, it makes no sense. So that should have been the biggest red flag. But carry on, bro.
Paulie, sorry.
3 center backs. We don't have another. Let's just say Romero pulls a hamstring. God forbid, right? Who are we going to put out there? Like more?
I'll put Højbjerg there personally.
I mean, then we're really.
I think he could do a job. Højbjerg.
I mean,
he did it for a bit. Remember in that game?
He could, but I mean, it's just very, very risky. I want 3 points from this game.
That's my next topic after this. But
I hate City.
Wait. Before you go on your next topic, Paulie, I just want to ask you a question though. So I believe that you think this is gonna work, and you believe Ange is
In
your
Ange,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I love
Ange
him.
is
I
our guy.
absolutely love him.
Yeah, you love him, and I know you do, innit? Yeah. So see, this is that's why I wanted. What did I say a few months ago?
Oh, okay. Big
Oh,
up.
remember Poro was a
Wing
wing
back,
back
like,
covered to. Yeah, bro. That's exactly
Oh,
what I was
the
saying,
first
brother.
super chat we ever got on the
Roger
screen.
Federer's
So anyway, so
Big up yourself,
big
my
up
guy.
user, a user, big up, mate. Thanks for the
Big up
donation.
yourself.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it, man. Big up yourself.
Wait. Can you see this? Paul looks
What?
like Roger Federer's cousin.
What has?
I don't know.
What,
I don't know if
has
that's a
split
compliment or
£1
not.
difference, yeah?
Bro, I want my 50p by the end of the stream.
Yeah. No. What I was saying, sorry, Paulie. As I know you believe he's the guy in it. Answer this biggest question. Do you feel he's out of his depth because he's making so many rookie mistakes? And do you feel like next year would be much better when he gets his players? And I want you to speak a bit more. So, like, go in depth, man.
Yeah, the floor is yours. Yeah, we're gonna
demand the stream in it. You know, like how I demand it. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm ruthless with it, yo, bro.
Yeah.
I'll cut you, bro. You say something, no, I'm on your clock.
So
go for it.
I'm a Philadelphia sports fan.
Go
I've
for
been
it,
saying trust the process with the Philadelphia 76ers since I was in the 3rd grade. Haven't won a championship for shit. This is basically the exact same thing. I just am gonna continue to trust the process that we've been given because there's nothing else realistically. I mean, we can't keep on like just swapping managers out every other season, but I do think that he does make the same mistake by running the same lineup. I wish there would be a little bit of diversion or diversity amongst how we line up 100%. But at the same time, I think of it like the Zerbi. Like when Brighton lines up, it's almost the same way every time. And he has players, he instills in his players like their job they have to do. So like somebody needs to come out, like bing bang boom, like they go into the lineup and they fit perfectly, they understand their job. I just feel like tactically, I mean it has taken a really long time, or it does take a really long time for like teams to like get used to tactics, but I just feel like it's certain players aren't picking up on what needs to be executed upon.
So which players, if you don't mind asking, do you think?
So,
I mean, Bissouma the past 15 or 20 games or so. I mean, it's just...
big up yourself. Sorry, bro. We're going to have to pause you. Just remember what you were saying, but big up yourself, innit? What has? Do you want to read it, yeah? Go for it, bro.
So big up a user. I don't know who you are, but thanks for another donation.
What's your name, brother?
Yeah. Ange's system is press high, score lots of goals, but the goals you concede will be covered by the goals scored. Not sure that will work in the Premiership.
Exactly. So you're on the understandings of his style is not suited, and it goes back down to maybe he's overwhelmed.
I think it's definitely a little bit too much like high intensity. Like I feel like he urges the team to maybe rush a little bit more, but at the same time, like the players need to like we've done this how many games now this season? 36 games. Like it's the same intensity, same pressure. Like we should be used to it by now. So I feel like we just need changes in the midfield. Kulusevski this last half of the season has just been flat as all could be.
And
I mean,
I know you're a big Kulusevski fan, bro.
Yeah,
listen,
bro,
I know that with a fact because when we play pro clubs,
I built my player based upon him.
Listen, how do you feel? Listen, bro, I don't know how me and you managed to collide. It was a weird coincidence. But in another life, we might not be friends. Let's be honest with it. Like, let's be. But bro, listen, Listen, bro is a big Tottenham gooner, bro. Like gooner, I'm not, bro. I don't even know what he is, man. He knows a lot about football, and for me, Kulusevski, for me personally,
He's done. I think he's done, bro.
He's done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so as well.
He's done.
I was saying that earlier today to myself. I mean,
You know, he's another player's been linked
he
with
was-
Napoli, by the way, along with
he's
Jerusalem.
non-existent. It feels like sometimes he's a left-footed winger playing on the right side. He does the same little move, and he's been figured out. I mean,
But
when he was
Paulie,
under
in the
Conte,
first half, he
I'll
played
go
on
for
the left. Remember, we did the preview, and I said I wanted him on the left and on the right.
he was incredible over there. And then I don't know what this really did piss me off because Brennan was switched, and I literally told you I wanted him on the right.
Yeah.
I got my wish, and I don't know why he did that. And then the moment Kulu went over there, he was boring as hell. And then the moment he came off, we were golden. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was.
Do you think
I
the
don't know,
pace of the league is not? He can't keep up with it. Do you think that's an issue?
No. Oh wait, can I answer this?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the pace of the league.
Yeah, I don't think it's basic.
I believe it's the setup because I'm on a different understanding. Even though Kulu has been stinking it out, and it's so hard to defend someone that has. Remember when the first two when he first came in, man, he was
Under Conte,
yeah, he was electrical.
He was electric.
Electrical. Now, for me, when you have a system, and it might sound crazy that I'm saying someone like Ange wants to play, because even the super chat said he wants to press high, score a lot of goals. And even the way I'm talking about this, look, his system nullifies a lot of things because the wingers still have to stay wide. Think about it.
Supposedly, anyway.
And I'm not no tactician. However, I've heard Chris say this, and I've heard Stel say this. Yeah, you have to be able to adapt to what you have. Yeah, and this is all about Kulusevski. I'm telling you this straight. Look, I'm not saying he's finished, but when your system hurts these players,
then why
what do you expect?
So you're telling me this, right? So then why is Ange not adapted to the players he has? Because you could argue,
bro, tell me about it.
Paulie said this before, play a 5-3-2 or 3-5-2 with the players we have.
Yeah,
and Paulie,
3-5. If we played a 3-5-2 with Kulusevski as like a right midi / right
like a
wing
10 or
back,
something. Yeah.
oh my god, it would be an insane formation, honestly. But who knows? Like, it's just that would be one of my favorite like
Paulie,
random lineups that we'd end up seeing.
Yeah, but Paulie, if you can see that though,
no,
but this is my point. If you can see that, why can't Ange see that? And this is my problem now. My problem is you're supporting a process blindly because you believe that it could get better next year. Where I'm seeing that he's not improving.
It's getting worse.
Every single game. It's been so many games where I've seen my players or the team not improve because it's not even past the Arsenal. Before that, we were playing poorly. You know, so if you're seeing a team after. Let me just say, from Chelsea, that's me hitting deep. There was a few performances here and there that were really good. But my point is this, if you can see it, I can see it, and Has can see it, and everybody else can see it. Why can't our manager see it? The system is not working. Change it up.
I definitely agree.
Tell me I'm not wrong.
Agree. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're definitely not wrong. I completely agree.
So I don't.
But I also think it's a personnel issue.
But then,
okay, go for it, Has. Yeah,
this is where I get confused by people. Yeah. So they say there's a personnel. I'll take it to you, Paulie. By the way, I don't want you to take attacking you or something. But then you say he doesn't have the personnel. So if he doesn't have the personnel, why doesn't he not change the personnel he has and do something different?
Because I feel like
that's all the other managers do. Arteta did it
exactly.
Season.
You have to learn to adapt. That's the main thing. Adapting is the main thing in football. And you know why I spoke about Stel and Chris? Bro, listen, I've been listening to these, I call it crackheads, innit? These crackhead coaches, innit? Like they're like, they know everything, innit? Think about it. Yeah.
Well,
and my brain.
More, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm not. don't get started today. But my little brain's absorbing everything. And one thing they both have said: why don't you adapt?
Because we have so many.
I know
injuries
Stel
right
said
now.
that, but I don't know about the other guy.
The amount
Chris
of
did as well.
injuries that we have right now
No, I
is
didn't.
insane. We don't have.
No, Chris did.
We
He
don't
said,
have it.
you need to learn to. You need to learn to the word. I have to go back and watch it. Trust me, I've been doing my research, my bro. I've been educated, bro. But carry on with what you saying, Paulie.
We have so many injuries right now. Like even if we were to adapt, there's no way to. We have.
But okay, I get that, yeah, bro. And it's nothing against you when I say this, but even Harry Scarf, I'm even gonna put you in the same bracket, yeah. You
Even
say
he said-
injuries, but listen, he's getting shots as well, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm treating him like Harry, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But a lot of other teams have had injuries, and a lot of other teams have to deal with certain situations. And I get you might not have the players that you want, or the players that are on the levels that you want them to be, but when you see it, you don't carry on being naive and just carry on doing the same thing, because ultimately, look, this is what I'm saying. Ultimately, Ange is digging himself under a hole. He's digging a big hole and he's burying himself. Do you know why? Because then he says in the media, next year we're going to title contend, but we can't even bloody get top 4. Then he says, wait, hold on one second.
All his signs are his.
Then he says, I wasn't even going to say that. Then he says, set pieces are not a problem.
Yeah.
And we concede so many. Brother, defend that. Because
I saw those interviews. It definitely doesn't make sense.
You know the title thing, Paulie? He said it twice now, because in his last interview he mentioned it. He goes, what Spurs fans going to think if we're in a title race and they get worried? I'll understand it, or something like this. Can't remember what he said, because they asked about negative fans, not negative fans, but fan criticism. And he replied back saying, well, you're always going to have fans who are like, react in a certain way. And even if we're in a title race next season, you might have some fans who are worried, stressed about the club or something like that. And I was like, bro, you're saying the title race again?
That's words. Injuries are gone. I can't read. When you put it like this, I can't read it through.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because my phone is.
And Parcell, football injuries are only an excuse when the club doesn't do its job in the transfer
window. Yeah, 100%.
That's facts.
Yeah.
But everything I mentioned, but you're still putting blind faith that it's going to work. And look, you know what? I've analyzed it in a different way as well. Let me 360 you, yeah? And I'm going to 360 the way everybody's thinking now. Hear this out. We've had better managers do better things in world football. I'm just going to mention Mourinho. Mourinho has done better things than Ange could ever do. Not saying that Ange is either better or worse. That's not what I'm saying. But we have had better managers manage us. But nowhere in their mind have they said, we're going to title contend. Nowhere in their mind have they said, this team is a good team. So I'm a bit clueless with Ange. And I don't want to trust it. I haven't got my full trust in him. Because he said so many things that contradicts himself that I'm even contradicting what I know about football. So,
bro, set pieces are important, mate.
Exactly, and he tells, and he says it's not a big deal. We'll keep conceding set pieces after set pieces, bro. What make it make sense? Make it make sense. So I don't understand how you can have blind faith. I'm not gonna put
the first half
any
of the season.
though,
we were strong. We were strong on set pieces.
100.
We had like the first 16 or 17 games. I think I remember hearing one of the announcers say that we had the fewest amount of set pieces conceded in the league.
Mm.
And we
under Conte, we actually had a good attacking set piece coach, but they got rid of it.
Yeah, it's a touchy It's so hard. I feel like it's. I feel
But
like
you
it
still
comes
haven't
down to a
answered
bit
my
of-
question, brother.
Yeah.
What was the question? My bad.
Why do you have blind faith?
Why do you believe in the process? That's probably the better question. Why do you believe in the process?
Bro, it's blind faith, bro. It's
Because-
not even a process no more. We've been processing this for so many years.
Yeah.
And he's falling into the trap again. The same way.
I mean, I feel much better about this than I do.
Brother,
with
think about it,
Conte.
bro. Think about it. He's falling the same way as Harry has
Yeah.
fallen into the trap. And then he's rewinded himself and he's done a voice note to say, and you don't know what you're cooking, brother. Bro, I have to educate some of these people because these people watch football on a different universe to me. We constantly do this every single year.
In the first, you wouldn't be having this conversation though through the first 15 games of the season with how we were playing football. Am I right or am I wrong?
But then we'd be out probably if we're playing like this in the first 15 games.
We were top of the league this season with him. I mean, granted, the beginning of our schedule.
But didn't that paper over the cracks? That we're
lucky to beat Liverpool. I think off the top of my head.
Like, let me lay it off like this. Didn't all of that paper over the cracks? Because really and truly, we wanted attacking football. Remember, all the fans just wanted. I
wasn't in that camp.
Okay,
I wasn't in that camp.
But, yeah, I know. Yeah. But most of the fans wanted to change the boring football from Conte. Yeah. So when we received it, we're like, shit, this is good. Because we haven't played like this in the last 10 years. Brother. Like, okay, not 10 years, but you get where I'm coming from, innit? So that was one kind of like red flag from them. That he's just doing everything that we're saying. Cool. Now, we're actually winning. Winning and drawing through a couple of good games. Like let's be honest with you, we shit house our way through Liverpool. Yeah, good moments. Yeah. How many late goals did we have to score?
United, remember last minute?
How many late goals did we have to score? Remember that. Yeah. Remember when before there was a lot of late goals, last minute goals. Remember? Am I not lying?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We come to Chelsea and the whole fan base because we've not lost a lot of we've not lost yet. The whole fan base lost it. We're definitely gonna beat Chelsea. I predict 4-0. I predict 3-0. I predict 2-0. That's what you said, Has. But I said we don't have the cojones, bro. And I predicted it from 10, bro. Because you know the reason being, it's been such a lot of red flags up until this point. I'm not even chatting the most, bro. Tell me I'm wrong.
I think that I'm held up on this one comment. It said lucky to draw, lucky to beat, lucky to blah blah blah, lucky to I don't even know. There's no lucky games in the Premier League, in my opinion. Every single Sunday, Saturday, whatever day that game is played on is down to I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know. I think every single game's fought for. I don't think there's luck to be involved.
Last minute is luck. Let's be honest with you. Because if you look,
I mean, the Liverpool game was so lucky because of the Diaz thing. Remember the Diaz offside?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you for a fact why it's luck. Because last minute goals.
I forgot about that. With the fucking
last minute goals means you wasn't able to play your best football in 90 minutes.
Yeah, struggling to win the game basically.
You're not allowed. You haven't. So it is luck. Luck is what allowed us to be shithouse ourselves so far, and we're putting blind faith over the first 12 games. If that's what you're telling me, Paulie, why you're still back in this process, my argument's more fixed. I'm actually coming from a perspective of I'm not seeing nothing change. Bro, I buried him, bro. I buried him.
Where did we finish? Where did we finish last season under Conte?
So you're gonna say
left after 30 games, didn't he? Or something?
Okay, cool. All right, but you're gonna say finishing 8th, yeah, and now finishing 5th is good.
It's an improvement. It's an
Yes,
improvement.
an
But also,
improvement.
Conte left. What was it, game week 28, and he had us in third or something, and then.
But
So it's a
let me
difference.
tell you this, innit? Let me tell you this. It's an improvement on the table. But the reason we employed Ange Postecoglou was to get trophies. And if you're not getting trophies, you're failing. So, in my opinion, the same reason we brought in Conte, Mourinho, Pochettino, go all the way back
I read
to
now.
win trophies. And we haven't won a trophy in the last 15 years. Trophies are success. So 8th to 5th, that don't mean shit if you're not winning trophies.
Also,
What?
he threw away the League
Listen,
Cup.
Has.
He threw away the
I
League
got him.
Cup.
I got him cold, didn't it?
Yeah.
I've got him in the hands. Come on, man. My argument is actually so powerful. But Paulie, I respect you, my brother. I honestly respect you.
I agree with Luca.
But Paulie
Listen.
also he threw away the cup as well.
Are we talking about the Fulham game?
Yeah.
No,
Fraser-
Luca, I don't want the finished article. I never said that. But what I do want, I want my manager to adapt. And listen, I don't mind losing if we played well. I'm not saying that, brother. I'm not saying that Ange could potentially be the finished article. My point is this. I'm seeing so many red flags before I see this article. Before I even see the article, or before I even, what's a good word for it, understand what he's trying to do. He's made so many mistakes on his way to saying he's going to win the title next year. I'm not seeing anything close to the finished article if we're going to win a title.
Paulie, if he came out and said,
But
we're building up to,
But I wanted to give him time, and I still do believe he can fix this up. But I need to see him do a lot more off the pitch, like defending set pieces. Come on, man.
I definitely get. I completely agree. But it's like the amount of times that Vicario could have jumped up for one of those balls and then he
Exactly,
just stood
which
there
means
like flat-footed.
And you know the worst thing is, isn't it? The reason why I know he's not doing it like on the training pitch is because we've had ex-pros in Dyer saying they didn't do no tactical.
Yeah, that's what worries me as well.
He didn't do no tactical something, innit? Which means it's a red flag. I'm not saying I wanted the finished article, brother, and I'm saying, brother, like generally I wanted to give him time, but it's hard for someone to give him time if he's making the same mistakes. So for me, my bandwidth, this is how I see it. I'm very literal when it comes to a lot of things because it came out of Ange's mouth. This is how I see it.
I don't even know what we're talking about now.
He said no, I'm talking to you, Luca. You can't hold the smoke in it. But he said we're gonna win the title next year, or we're gonna not gonna win the title.
Race.
He said we're gonna compete next year. Next year is my verdict of what.
Paulie,
if we don't compete,
do you think
then
I'm
out.
as well? Do you think we're gonna be in the title race next season?
1000%. There's not a doubt in my mind. I know for a fact.
So that's what I'm saying. If we don't title contend, it's come out the Jacqueline Hyde's arse, isn't it? Think about it, bro.
Listen,
that's why I said I was going to be Ange. What did he just say?
You're not even letting me explain. I'm just hearing ranting. Listen, the amount of transfers that Levy will put through this summer, I promise you, we will probably make 3 to 4 signings. We have a fuck ton of cash. We are the most successful Premier League team according to Yahoo Finance over here in the United States. There is nothing but money. We have nonstop concerts lined up this entire summer at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Travis Scott.
We got bro. Astroworld. That shit is going to be nuts. They're gonna make a fuck ton of money. We're gonna be able to buy players. The women's team is making us money as well.
They lost 4-0 today, by the way. I don't know if you watched.
I know it was a bad game. I watched.
Yeah.
We had Perisic, Solomon, Timo. Who else did we lose on the attacking front? And Richarlison constantly throughout this season. I mean, the goals that we were scoring in the beginning of the year and the setups that we had, definitely 100%. Like, next year, we're going to get a new midfielder. I know for a fact.
But you see what I'm saying? But Paulie, can I just say
it's
something?
My faith.
Though?
It's my faith. But that's part of that's part of sports.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit
but
here.
He's basing it off of blind faith. But he's basing it off of blind faith. I'm basing it off of what I'm seeing on the pitch. See,
but I get it. I get it. And what's on the pitch isn't quality enough. It's not quality enough.
How do you expect him to title contend?
By getting better players.
But then
when has that ever happened?
Problem is, Paulie, and this is where I get the issue. Yeah, is he's told me now twice that Johnson's his player, and bro, if Johnson's his player,
and the quality of players, think about it. Let think about it. You're saying Johnson is the quality to do the title. If you say that, brother, you are as clueless as Ange.
I think that Brennan Johnson hasn't even fully reached his potential as a player.
That's not the question. Is Johnson the player to take us?
Are we going to win the title with Brennan Johnson on the right wing? That's not the question.
1,000. I think we can do it. 100%. The quality that he hasn't even been tapped yet.
Cool.
How old is he? 21 years old.
Okay, I'm just asking.
What is he?
No, I respect your. I respect your opinion, brother. No, it's good. This is why, Paulie, man. Come on, you know me from pro clubs, bro.
Yeah,
brother. Like, I'm gonna ask them sensitive questions, bro, and I respect it, bro. This is what the whole conversation's about. It's not about me being right. It's not about him being right.
Yeah.
He clearly. Yeah. And this is what I have to big up Paulie, bro. Big up Harry as well. Big up all the people that like Levy. You Levian, brother?
Fuck yeah. I love
100%.
Here's my thing. Like, I'm not gonna be able to. It's just like, even if I was a fucking Burnley fan, I'm still gonna say we're gonna win the Premier League. Regardless the club that I support, that's just my mentality.
Big up your faith, man. Big up. Because
I go into every single match with positivity. They're gonna win 3-0 every single time.
Paulie, you're right. You're entitled, and you're right to think that way, because I was listening to Talk Sport the other night. I don't know how many this Talk Sport, but Rory Jennings, I know a lot of people don't like him, was talking about the same sort of thing, saying there's this time period before the season starts where every fan sits there and dreams of winning like the league, basically.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not saying like, it always like, you're not the only person.
This is the year, bro. This is the year because he said it, bro. I'm gonna wake up and listen. When we do our predictions, when we get to do our predictions, you know where I predicted Tottenham. If we do it, bruv, I'm shameless. But carry on what you're saying, Paulie.
Is that what you're going to say? Second place?
I would say, if Angie's words are correct, second place. If we don't,
I mean, I have said we're going to win the league every single year I've been supporting Spurs. So it's not going to change for me next year. It's not going to change the year after that.
No, why it's different this year? It's because they come out the horse's mouth. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Bill, you might.
She's actually. I think she's with someone.
No. Really and truly, yeah. I think next year. Look, if I'm predicting it from myself, I don't think we can finish second. But if I was taking Angie's words literal, second place is my prediction for that. But where I believe, I think we're going to float with fourth and fifth. I think that's.
You know what? If Angie's going to have this title race, the best we can hope for is third. If I'm being honest.
Listen, Leicester City won the Premier League. Anything can happen.
Bro, do you know what the odds were that season? Should I tell you what the odds were?
Like 1,400 to 1 or something crazy.
I love it. Hey, what Hans? I told you he'd be perfect with Harry.
Yeah.
Listen,
you know what?
Anything can happen. It all comes down to just what happens to that ball going in the back of the net.
I told you.
Johnson missed 5 chances against Burnley, man. So how's he going to?
I completely
They're
agree.
they're just really
piss poor.
optimistic.
He missed an open goal. Did you not see
He
that?
was piss poor. I wanted to punch him in the mouth after he missed it, and he kicked the fuck. And when he ran into the post,
Yeah. I can't believe he missed that chance. Honestly,
that was honestly brutal. I could.
Yeah.
You should have heard the words I was screaming.
But you know what? You know what I have to give Paulie. He's really optimistic, and I think he has a point. And this is a point I'm going to make as well. We've lost that optimism. Let's be honest with you.
Well.
You guys have definitely been dealing with this shit for probably what, like 17 or 18 years. Like,
yeah, but
longer
than
that.
That shouldn't. No, but you made a good point though. You made a good. But what I'm trying to say, you made a good point. You're saying it's good to be optimistic, and I think that's what most fans have lost, like myself and Has, because we're sick and tired of being optimistic. We want results now.
We've been burnt too many times.
You know,
I definitely feel that. And the year of the Leicester winning the title definitely fucking hurts.
Exactly, because that should have been our league. Let's be honest with you. Like, we've been too close to reach to the top, and it's either
Champions
our
League
ownership,
Carabao Cup final.
Think about
Premier
it.
League
So
against.
This is why I'm saying I'm done with this process. I want results, and if the results are not working, I'm sorry, and we'll have to go. Bro, listen, Has, I'm good, innit?
But it's like,
you guys.
what are we gonna do?
No, I know you'll leave it in yet. Shall I tell you when I turn Levy out? Maybe you weren't a Spurs fan then. But
no, he's been a Spurs.
Around your age, though.
He's an OG, bro.
I was around your age. Yeah.
Hey, what, Harry? He's your perfect person. Ask him anything about Tottenham.
So anyway, so in 2012, we had Harry Redknapp as a manager, and he wanted Tevez or Suarez and Gary Cahill at Bolton. Instead, in January, we went and bought Ryan Nelson and Luis Zaha on a free transfer. And that was me done with Levy. I was like, I'm done. I can't buy this guy anymore.
That's definitely a brutal signing. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to go back to the 76ers analogy, because the same man that's been in charge for like the past 15 years, Howie Roseman, or no, that's the Eagles guy. Can't remember his name, but same dude's been in charge, just like Levy has been at Spurs. And I mean, he's finally now hitting his stride, I feel like, of finding out what really needs to be done. And eventually something will click in Levy's brain and he'll just go, okay, I need to do this. This needs to be done. And he's going to make some solid signings.
Just to gamble with what you're saying.
And we also have a new sporting director that has not even bought a player yet.
No, I agree with what you're saying. 110%, bro. I'm on the same page as you. Yeah. But when you have owners that don't care about footballing needs.
How many? Yeah, but they own like 10 soccer teams though.
No. I think
not anymore.
Someone else. You think it's someone else.
Levy. We're talking about Levy.
Yeah, Levy don't own 10 soccer teams.
What's the name of the sporting management company that owns the majority of Tottenham's shareholders?
ENIC.
Yeah. So yeah, ENIC owns Red Star Belgrade. They own
I don't know,
another
brother.
team.
This is on territory.
They own like 4 or 5.
They used
to own a lot. They sold it, and they're trying to invest into it right now.
Yeah. Like invest that money back in the Spurs is what you're saying?
No.
Harry,
They're trying to find.
Harry, are you trying to come on? Because he asked how long you're going to go on for.
Big up. Yeah, you can come on, brother.
Should I send you the link? Harry, should I send you the link? Reply in the thing. Just let us know in the chat.
No, they don't own them anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't own. They used to. They used to.
I don't know if he's
but they sold
they used
them
to
up.
own AK Athens, in Greece.
Oh yeah.
They don't own them anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They used to own they only own Tottenham now. I don't own any other club.
Yeah, no, but what I'm trying to say, how can you stick with someone that
failed for this long?
Because you said the same with 76ers.
What am I going to go do? Fight him out of his?
Wouldn't you prefer? Logical? No, but logically, wouldn't you prefer to get a better ownership in place? It's like me saying, look, you live in a house You live in a house. The walls are wobbly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna obviously move.
Why?
Because the walls are
Why
wobbly.
would you move?
Yeah.
Why would you move?
Because I'm gonna die in my sleep.
Okay, you're gonna die in your sleep. But I've said, but well,
We can get by.
you know what? We can get by. You know, when it stops raining, it's gonna be strong. You know, it's not gonna wobble.
It's not gonna
You're
wobble.
sticking with the same thing, and it's failing year on, year off. They've been failures since they've taken over Tottenham. They've only had one trophy, and football is about trophies. I want everybody to know this for a fact. Football is about trophies, and if you don't have trophies, you're a failure of a club. And hence why we're a failure. In Arsenal's bad season, they're winning trophies. In Man United's bad
But it's like
season, they still.
You could call every other team in the league a failure, except Liverpool and Man City in the past 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally just say that about any team.
Chelsea in the
ever.
last 15 years, Chelsea, Man United, Man City, Leicester, West Ham, Aston Villa, their teams, brother. Their teams have all won trophies. So what? If these teams around us are winning trophies and we're not winning trophies,
Yeah,
and
but Europa
look,
Conference League, I wouldn't even brag about that. West Ham's garbage.
bro, we
They
would
played
take
Fiorentina.
Conference League. Wait. If you were a Spurs fan right now, you would take Conference League in a heartbeat. What about you?
Well, I'd take Conference League trophy over anything right now.
Anything right now?
Yeah, but it's not even. I mean, the teams that are playing in that tournament, though, like
No, what do
It
you mean?
doesn't
They're
matter.
good teams, though.
We haven't had a trophy
Hold on,
for
Villa
the last 15.5 years.
Villa were in the semi-finals. They went all out to try and win it. Obviously, we got knocked out by Olympiacos. You know, Olympiacos are in their first European final ever in their history, or something like this. So if they were to beat Fiorentina, then it's massive for Olympiacos. Honestly, like I'm gonna be so happy if they win it because they're Greek. So I'm Greek, so I'm like,
that'll be sick.
No, but
actually,
like
yeah.
I'm still questioning the trophy thing. Trophies matter.
They definitely do.
Exactly, which goes back to my statement about the ownership. It's been a failure. Big up yourself, Miles. Okay, so wait, Paulie, should we lose
one more
against Man
topic
City?
after this, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, no, we just have one more topic left, and then that's it.
Okay, cool. Let's we're trying to kill it off, or is Harry coming on?
As far as I know, I don't think he's coming on.
Yeah, we can carry on going, brother.
Yeah.
We can going for about what 15, 30 minutes.
Yeah,
or whatever.
20 minutes. I'm just gonna also food in it because
cool.
Yeah.
No, Paulie.
Yeah.
I just want to ask you this question then.
What up?
You're saying that you're you're a big Levy fan, right? And I respect that, bro. Totally respect it. Respect your craft, innit? But don't you think change should be changing something is for the better? You can only improve on what you have. In certain circumstances, you can go backwards, right? But we've seen the backwards. We need to any other owner could be a forward. I'm being honest with you. I'm sick and tired of it now. I've gotten to the point where I'm just tired of what I'm seeing. You know, like
I mean, I feel like we were really starting to cook when we had Fabio Paratisi and Levy fucking going back and forth with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that was when we really started to make good signings.
But you know what?
We were sending memes back. I remember you were sending me the memes of fucking Paratisi photoshopped head over top of Gordon Ramsay.
You know what, Paulie? Like, obviously, you weren't a Spurs fan at this point, but
Paulie, how long have you been a Spurs fan for?
Like right before COVID happened.
Cool.
Because I want to speak of context here. Because Spurs have always made some good signings, not always being like. I'm not saying every signing we make is crap, yeah. because we had another director of football called Frank Arneson. This was back in 2006, Paulie. He used to work with Martin Jol, who was the first man to take us back into Europe. Now, Frank Arneson did actually make some very good signings, like Bale was Kamoli, the other director after him, but he made some like, what's his name? Like Ekoto, players like that. He did bring in some good players, and Frank Arneson was so good, Chelsea went and poached him from us. Yeah. So go read up on him. Like, it's amazing. Then Kamoli came in, and Kamoli brought in Bale and a few others, I think Kabul. And like he used to buy players. Like what I'm saying is this transfer strategy, Paulie, we've done this for like 16 years, bro. Like 16, 17, 18 years.
I think what's the forgive me for forgetting his name. The new Swedish kid that we just bought.
Bergvall. Yeah.
Oh
Bergvall,
my god.
We got Brian Daigle.
Yeah.
He come in at a perfect time. He come in at a perfect time.
Talking about Levy, yeah.
We're talking about Levy. But what I'm trying to say, how can you defend something like this, though? Do you get where we're coming from? It's been the same old shit, and it's only stinking out the room now. That's why I'm saying anybody, I'm tired. Anybody could take us to the promised land at this point. And you know what? I don't even care if it's someone that wants to make money out of us. But my point is this: they've been a failure. When you fail, you can't carry on giving the people the cars to the keys to the. If you crash a car, you can't just carry on giving the same person to drive you home, man. Come on, you know what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
It's time for a change.
Man said crash your car.
No, but if you crash a car, think about it.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, and you crash, and he crashes the car.
It's so severe.
You're not good, and then you're not going to give you the car keys back to him because he's going to crash again.
The car again, are you really?
Exactly, bro. Think about it. So it's like it's gotten to the point where everything just crumbles every single year, and I don't see us getting better.
Unfortunately, Paulie, this is like a regular occurrence each season for us.
I mean, I feel like from when I first started watching with Mourinho,
so you became a fan with Mourinho, man. You got some dark thoughts, man.
I feel like honestly,
no wonder why he's blessed with this Ange ball.
Yeah, honestly, like
two defenders defending.
This is way more fun.
But then, Paulie, do you value? This is another question I always ask every Spurs fan. Do you value results or do you value like the style that we play? That makes sense. So, as a lot of Spurs fans will reply to me and say,
"Results, bro."
I was arguing with my brother about this, TJ. So I'm going to be straight and blunt and honest about this. I like Mourinho and I like Conte and because I thought their football was effective. I use that word effective. Maybe you understand what I'm trying to say. But I don't like Ange's football because to me it's not effective. We're conceding too many goals, right?
100%.
But then my brother would tell me, "Oh well, Mourinho was boring. Conte was boring. I like Ange's football because it's attacking football, basically, right?"
But it don't make a difference. You know why? Because if
is it more effective? I think Conte's ball was more effective than this.
But I agree with you. But it doesn't really make a difference because results matter, and Ange's not getting the results. In fact,
if we had Ange's system against Milan in that round of 16, there's not a doubt in my mind that squad would have went potentially to the semifinal or a round of 8, and really put up some fire.
Bro, you didn't even watch us when we went to the Champions League final with Pochettino, man. He's got some dark in a problems, bro.
I watched the documentary on that. That was pretty sick.
Paulie, I was at the 08 Cup final as well in the League Cup when we lost trophy one. I was there. That side who won the final include players like Ledley King, players like Michael Dawson, Yunus Kabul, Tom Huddleston, Robbie Keane. Paulie, we used to have 4 strikers back in the day.
Bro, listen, it was really good, man. The football was
4 strikers?
Yeah.
Bro. And now we can't even get 2. Think about it.
We used to have Defoe, Keane, Berbatov, and even Darren Bent.
Bro, that team was amazing.
Berbatov was a dog.
Defoe was amazing.
I love Defoe, man.
Defoe was amazing.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I wish I could have watched all that shit.
Yeah, man, you became a fan at the wrong time. This is why. This is the right time because
that makes it more.
understandable why you're so happy and clappy in it about things. Do you get where I'm coming from? But for me,
You know what? I
like,
agree with you, Rob. I prefer Redknapp's football personally, but anyway.
yeah, like
That's
for
a
me,
person.
I understand it because listen. He didn't even see us under Poch. Think about it. And Poch was my biggest. Remember when I'm growing up, Poch was my biggest manager, and he didn't even see us under Poch. He's like a baby, bro. We call Harry Staff a baby. He's younger than a baby, bro. He's a toddler. He's only understanding the ways of football. Do you get where I'm coming from? He hasn't seen us struggle.
If the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin, if you want to Spurs lose Man City, give me a hell yeah. It's Brian Daigle, big up, mate.
Not saying anything.
Okay, we're gonna have this debate now before we end the stream. So should we lose to Man City? I'm gonna start with Paulie because I know we're gonna get some debate going now.
So here's
be
my
honest,
thing.
Be honest.
I mean, fuck it. Like, it would be cool to not see some fucking oil money team win. That's how I feel as an American.
Huh? You want to see Arsenal win it? Come on,
I mean,
man.
dude,
listen, he's not a fan. Bro, like I said, bro, he hasn't experienced Pochettino's football, bro. I told you, bro.
Just listen. I
can't listen to what you just said there, brother.
I have to wait another however. Look at the sunglasses on.
I can't believe what I heard, bro.
I can't go another. How many days do we have? Like 120, maybe 110 till our next like Premier League match day. I'm not gonna sit through all those days thinking about our last loss of the season. I want to beat Man City.
Sheffield United afterwards, by the way, as well. Just saying that.
But wait, rewind it. You just said you don't want to see another oil team win it. So you would rather see Arsenal win the thing. That's what you just said.
Yeah, just say yeah.
Bro, listen, bro. He was waffling away, bro. I was still contemplating what you just said.
Listen. Regardless, I'm going to be pissed off whoever fucking wins the title because it's not us. But I don't want any Arsenal. I mean, obviously, the Arsenal fans are going to go fucking ballistic online after they win.
Do you know TJ's brother is an Arsenal fan?
I heard about that. Yeah, I just found out yesterday or whenever it was. Last time we were.
Do you want him to suffer?
But brother, it's not even that though. Let me be real in it,
Honestly,
yeah. Let me be real in it.
Do.
On no bloody moon would I want Arsenal to win, bro. Bro, listen. I hate Arsenal, bro. And the fact that you're saying to me you would prefer Arsenal to win changes the whole game, bro. Because that means.
But those words didn't even come out of my mouth, though.
But you said you don't want to win the title. The only other
No, I said
didn't you say I don't want to see an oil team? Wait. Didn't you say I don't want to see an oil team win it again?
But
that's you just said what you said, brother. I'm sorry, man.
I know.
This is why I knew asking this question is going to cause.
But
it's not going to, bro. You know, he could have said, "Listen, man, I'm a chap. Like, my dad used to watch football a long time ago. Yeah."
We've had Paulie, like Harry Scarf said the same thing. He doesn't want us to lose on Tuesday.
No, but Harry Scarf. No, but Harry Scarf said it like this. He was like, "I don't want to lose any game."
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming from. So he didn't say, "I would prefer Arsenal to win."
Yeah.
He said he's preferring Arsenal to win this shit. That's what he said.
Yeah, because he said you don't want all money to win the title.
Exactly, bro. I'm sorry, bro. When you got TJ on the panel, bro, you can do this with Hans and Harry, bro.
Do you want me to be alive by next season?
It's honestly like I'd rather just.
Blood.
Here, listen. Just seriously, listen. Don't interrupt.
You know, Paulie, I love you, bro.
Listen,
Paulie, I love you. Yeah?
I'd rather have it get out of the way now. Arsenal win this year. Just listen to the theory. If they win now, then we have a much better chance of next year of them not being as hungry again. And then you also have the effect of City. then you also have the effect of City. Like, I don't know, like you're so dominant for so long, and then you end up like finally losing it. And then you know what I'm saying? It's like they've been dominant for so many years. Arsenal wins, then Arsenal can stop trying next year, and then it's more time for us and more games for us to win next year. Does that make sense?
I understand what you're saying.
Shut
but
no,
I'm
man!
not-
Don't cut to the chase, bro. Bro, listen.
If Arsenal win, it's less hunger. It's less hunger for them next season to fuck with us, right? If Man City lose,
But we're not going to win the title next season, though.
yes, we will. If Man City
Brother,
lose,
he's deluded like
then this
Harry,
is
bro. I'm telling you.
listen. Because listen, if I wasn't positive about results or like supporting a team,
I
then
think
there
it
would
runs
be
in
no
their
point.
genes, bruv. It runs in their genes. I swear
There's
down,
no
man.
point. There's no point of watching a team that you like if you think they're just going to lose every single season or it's just going to be like a negative effect. Like, what would be the fucking point of even watching?
I want to see you
know
and
what I'm
Harry in
saying?
10 years. I really want to see what happens.
Bro, listen, both of them, yeah, in the same room. See, as when I said, yo, I got someone that could join our panel show. Bro, didn't
You
I
got
just
him.
duplicate Harry?
Yeah.
I told you, I duplicated Harry. Bro, a few weeks, yeah. Wait, I have to say this utter nonsense. Yeah, no, but what did I say? I said I got someone that could rival Harry in it, and they'll just bounce off each other, bro. Literally.
You two will be like
best friends, bro. Best friends. You
Me and Harry,
bro,
were DMing on Twitter. I love him. He's the boy.
oh, here we go.
I told you, bro. I told you. These men think alike. Like, bro, I don't know what you just said there in it, but I tried to erase that from my mind, innit? Look,
You know what?
I
Should we
respect
do
your
a
view.
league outro or something at some point?
We should, man. But I respect your view, bro. Listen, it takes balls to
say that.
to say that. You know, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. And this is why I respect you and Harry more than anything else, innit? Anybody that's gonna come in our comments and disrespect these people, bro.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
They're
man,
coming
innit?
on the
Because,
platform, speaking online.
bro,
in
they're
front of, like,
exactly. Like,
people
listen, whatever. Like, this
I
is
don't
what
agree with
football's
you,
about.
but I respect your opinion.
We don't, bro. Listen, believe me, me and Harry and TJ are not a part of this conversation, innit? That's all I would say to you right now, because we pretended we didn't hear it and we pretended we let it go, innit? Because that was brazy, bro. But, bro, I respect it, innit? For me, if you're a diehard Tottenham fan, I'm gonna say this with my chest, innit? And makes it even worse, like, come from the ends, innit? You know? So
bro, if Arsenal win the league, I'm getting cooked. Like,
yeah, so like it's kind of different for Paulie, because look, again, Paulie's a new fan as well. You need to understand this.
Hold on. Sorry, Tommy G can eat my shorts. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no. For me, Paulie, he's a new fan as well, because he just said he started watching
2020
from 2020 Mourinho season, right?
2020.
So you need to understand this as well. Take into consideration that he hasn't been brought up in like the era of not even just the ends, the era of Arsenal dominating or Arsenal doing all this.
I was growing up.
The hard blood of
Arsenal won the title. I was bloody there in 20 years ago.
The whole
2004.
Damn.
You know how much pain I went through during that time period. Paulie, like,
but what I was saying, I'm making a good point though. I'm making a good point. So you have to consider that he hasn't been brought up with the heritage, diehard, like Gooner, like I want to smack a Gooner up in it. You don't know none of that, bro. You don't know sitting in, bro. Like you don't know when you're looking at Gooner section and they're moving mad. Like, let me be honest with you, you don't understand the pain. The pain is, bro. Arsenal should never be in this situation, bro. Do you get where I'm coming from, bro? For real, like if you're Tottenham through and through, you will understand the passion,
Paulie,
the energy, bro.
DJ will get cooked. I will get cooked. bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going on holiday with an Arsenal fan in June, and a Spurs fan, of course, as well. But like, bro, do you know how my holiday is going to be like? Every morning,
I mean,
won the
you
league.
you knew what you signed up for.
Yeah, but it's my mate. But it's my area, man. It's my area. Like, you either Tottenham or Arsenal where I live, pretty much.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know anyone else.
That's how you've grown up. That's how you've.
Paulie,
This is what I'm trying to
on
say.
a match day, let me just land what I'm going to say. On a match day, Paulie, right, where I live, the Arsenal fans, they park their cars. So I live in Southgate and near Cockfosters as well. It's another station. They get on the Piccadilly line, which goes towards Arsenal. I know TJ knows about Piccadilly line. So I walk. I'll be one example. They were playing at home to who was it? Villa. You remember playing Villa, yeah? Mm-hmm. So I walk down the street at like 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. or something, going to the gym, innit? Mm-hmm. And then I walk down the street. There's like a group of Arsenal fans at the pub, like probably 10 of them, getting ready to go to the game. There's some walking to the station, get ready to get on the station. Yeah, this is just walking down my street. And then go to Cockfosters. There's even more. Like literally on a match day, bro. Like when they come back, when they come back,
I'll tell you straight. I'll tell you this with my chest in it. Yeah, it pains me, but there's more Arsenal fans than Tottenham fans
in my area as well. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Listen, no. Generally speaking, I'm not even. Listen, you get political in it, but because Son has gone to like he's Korean in it, yeah, and no racism in it, but he's managed to pull back the numbers.
KJ gets it, bro.
he's managed to pull back the numbers. You get where I'm coming from? Like,
do you think that fan base will stay with us even after he's gone?
I don't think so. Personally.
I don't think so.
No,
we're a small fish.
To be fair though, I'll give some credit because I've been one of those people being criticizing this sort of thing.
Let's be honest here.
TJ, the woman sitting next to me yesterday, she was Korean. To be fair to her, she was more like, from the impression I got, because she didn't have a phone out like all the other ones, and they started taking videos of Son. She was actually watching the game like properly. So to be fair to her, she's probably one of the few I think who might stay. To be fair to her, I'll give her credit. Like she wasn't like, because most of them, unfortunately, Paulie, in the stadium, I see them, they go like,
they just like take pictures. He's just like,
that's what I ever see. No.
But what I was trying to say, we're a small fish in the big pond. Let's be honest here. Our two London rivals. Well, I'm not classing Fulham, but two London rivals. Hold on, let me see what he said.
Maybe it's Paulie will understand what I'm saying now. My parents are around the corner from Cockfosters station, and every time the filth at home, my road is filled with gooners parking their cars to walk to the station. Pisses me right off. Just for context, I took Brian Daigle to one of the protests. He lives literally like 5 minutes away from me. So just for context about my experiences, it's the same thing.
Yeah, no, what I was saying.
Yeah,
we're a small fish in a big pond because our two rival shithousery clubs, innit? You're talking about Arsenal, you're talking about Chelsea. They've all been successful. They've all won trophies. And Tottenham, the small, and it might sound crazy that I'm calling us small, but the small giant out of all of them, because we're not on footballing levels of Arsenal and Chelsea. Maybe we might be a bit better now, but even that, Chelsea's won Champions League and all these trophies over the last couple of years.
They won the league.
Whereas Tottenham,
they won the league under Ancelotti. They won the league. Sorry.
Whereas Tottenham has failed to do anything. Bro, it always goes back down that. That's why Man City has to beat Tottenham. Because that's why Man City has to beat Tottenham.
That's my daily experiences at school. Secondary school, 2000, I was going to be banned by gooners. This is just how it is.
That's why Man City has to beat Tottenham. Because if we beat Man City, let me be real in it, yeah.
I'm booing. I'm gonna boo.
I'm booing, and and let me be honest with you, and I'm staying Anjal.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, my theory works way better for us next season.
Yeah, John, we do actually live nearby. It's not actually like made up. We actually do live nearby. You can even ask Brian himself. I picked him up before we went to the protest.
Bro, listen, let me be honest with you. Even in the ends of Tottenham, there's more Arsenal fans.
Let's go, Brian. I'd fucking love to.
I'm talking about like I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's more Arsenal fans in North London than you know what I'm talking about.
Brian, you got Twitter?
It's bad, isn't it?
I need that homie.
You need to come to Scotland Yard because you're in Toronto. But but that's
North
All right,
America.
cool. What about you, Haz? Do you think we should win?
no. I think we should lose 5-0.
Well,
Bro, I've got Arsenal mates texting me this morning after the game today. Oh, I'm supporting Tottenham on Tuesday. I hope you guys win.
All of that, Brian.
Bro, did you not see what Havertz said after the game, TJ?
See
Did you not
you
see what he
later,
said?
what do you say?
He goes, I'm a Spurs fan on Tuesday, Brian Havertz said.
See, this is what takes the absolute piss. Hold on 1 minute. Let's see.
Yeah, what's
Good
his
evening,
question?
guys.
Yeah.
I never saw our game yesterday. Where do you think our weaknesses are on the field? We can all go through it. Give one area. Paulie, where do you think? What is our biggest weakness?
What is our biggest weakness as a team?
In your opinion, yeah, just one thing.
our-
Just one thing. Yeah.
Well, in the game, I think she wants to know in the game. In that game we lost, what was our biggest weakness?
I'm sorry, I had to put my AirPod back in. What was the
In the game, what was our biggest weakness in terms of
against
like?
what team?
I think it's about Burnley yesterday.
Yeah, Burnley, our biggest weakness. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every time like I was saying earlier, like when we get to the top of the box, we're in the final third. There's just a lot of extra and secondary passing, and not a lot of like
What?
boom, just fucking rip it. Like Pedro Porro,
We're too
that
slow,
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like too slow. It's too nice. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's being too nice to each other. It's like, oh no, you shoot. Oh no, you shoot. Like, oh, you got it. Like, it's just like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then eventually someone pulls a trigger and then it's just a block shot off somebody's leg. And
Cool.
exactly. Midfield definitely needs to fix it up. I feel
So
like Bissouma
okay,
hasn't even landed a shot on target and anything that's going to relatively threaten the goalkeeper. I mean,
She says midfield needs to
I know
fix up.
there's local high school kids that I know they could put better shots on target than what Bissouma's putting out there right now.
Big up, Nita. Big up.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. No, for me, my biggest concern, well, for that game, would have to be the midfield. To be honest with you, Nita, you hit on the nail on the head. No matter who we're playing with, innit, they all just look garbage. Let me be honest with you, innit? Like,
toxic. I want to say something quickly. Sorry.
Go for it, bro.
No, Rory Jennings was talking about manager of the season on Talk Sport yesterday. You're gonna laugh about who he said he thinks will be manager of the season if Arsenal don't win the league. Man said Sean Dyche.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think I saw that. You sent it in the group chat.
Yeah. Did you see it? Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's not a bad shout after all of the
points.
How many point deductions?
Yeah.
How many point deductions they have?
I think they had 2, didn't they?
Wow.
Yeah, no, but what I was
like,
saying,
how many? What was the total amount of points though? It was like 20 something, right?
They lost 10 at the start, and then they lost another. Was it 5 or 2? I think it was like around 15 points. You know, if they didn't have the deductions, they'll be like 14th. I think someone told me. Yeah.
I mean, I would give it to him honestly with having the deal with all that. That's
if Arsenal win the league, it'll go to Arteta, I think.
It has to be. It has to be Arteta because Arteta's been the main guy. But I just want to finish off Nita's comment.
Yeah.
For me, midfield, it just looks weak, and whoever we play there is synonymous. What about you, Haz?
I think based on that one game, it's our finishing.
Sorry.
It's our finishing. It's crap.
So you think it's our finishing?
It's our strikers.
Cool.
All of them are. I know Son moved to the left later on, but he was. I don't know if you saw the first half, how much you saw, but every time he got the ball, he checked back, and then you had Kulusevski wasting the time, and Johnson was doing nothing really, apart from missing chances. I don't remember him doing anything else.
I think next season he's gonna have a much better clear head.
No, toxic. I was just saying that they were talking on Talk Sport saying he should be manager of the season if City win the league. Don't worry, it's just banter between us. Don't worry.
All right, cool. So what's our next topic?
Oh no, well that was the last bit. Just the score prediction and team lineup. Just say what you want. Paulie, you go first. Your team lineup and then the score, and then we'll close it off.
So honestly, I've been thinking about Skip at left back the entire time. And I feel like I'm gonna have to put him there just due to the fact of us not having another center back. I mean, yes, we could put Pierre there, but then it's like I'm also doing the injury risk factor again of like if somebody else goes out, we've already made subs. So I'm gonna go skip at left back again. I'm actually gonna go with the exact same lineup that we ran.
So Johnson,
against
Son,
Burnley.
yeah.
The exact same lineup.
And score prediction?
2-1 Spurs. And we're gonna concede first, and it's gonna be a come from behind victory.
Great. TJ?
I think we should change it all up against Man City.
Yeah.
Let me be honest with you. Go 3 at the back. Yeah. Put our defensive players on the pitch because let's be honest with you, it's going to be a difficult game. If we,
sounds like you're lining. Hold on. It sounds like you're lining up to win the game,
bro. Because I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen, innit? It always fucking happens, innit? Like when you don't want it to happen as well.
No,
like,
that's how
a lot
life
of people.
Is, that's what life is, you know. I'm not
a lot of people are clouded by. Like, let's be honest with you. I see sports a bit different than a lot of people. A lot of people are clouded by Arsenal winning the league, innit? Yeah, which is making them their judgment go off scale. But every single time we play against Man City, apart from the FA Cup FA Cup, whatever, 4th round, 3rd round, whatever,
Scott gets
we win. We win all the time. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So it won't be a surprise if a surprise was to happen. But I want to go a bit more defensive. I want us to play with Dragusin because even when Dragusin came on, the game changed. We generally attacked through the middle, and that's where Van der Ven ended up getting his goal. Think about it.
Yeah,
he ran right through, and it was a good take.
You know what? It was a striker's finish. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly. So my point is this, isn't it? How long is it until Ange can sit here and say to us that Dragusin's not ready, or even try act like he's not ready? Because what I'm seeing on the pitch is not good enough. Do you get where I'm coming from? And it comes back down to adapting. And if he doesn't adapt, it just gives me more reason to understand what's going to happen next year.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm lining up with 3 defenders in it. So 3 defenders. So Vicario on goal. Van der Ven, Dragusin,
Romero,
and Romero. Porro on the right wing back, whatever.
Yeah.
Left is gonna have to be Skip. You know, he's played there. Look, there's no other person. Or you might want to try out Emerson Royale because at least now you are not.
Yeah.
You're not really focusing on him defending. He's mainly just going up. Think about it. So I'm not saying I'm not
in the midfield.
This is what I'm trying to say. You have to adapt, and Ange could have adapted. He chose to play with 4.
This 5-6 players, since bloody Newcastle,
and he's chosen to play with 4.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not acceptable. In midfield, a midfield is going to be obviously the 2 pair, innit? Yeah, cool. No, so 2 and 1 in the front, innit? So 2 pair, innit? So I'm actually going with this, innit? And a lot of people are going to think, well, he's not been good as well, but I'm going with Højbjerg. For me, we need a defensive outlet against Man City, especially if we're trying to win. We need Højbjerg on the pitch. Next to them, it could be butt through, bro, because they're both shit. Everybody's been shit. It could be whoever. Bentancur, Sarr, bro. Let's give Lo Celso a run out. I want to change the whole thing, bro.
Yeah.
And then obviously Maddison. I think Maddison has to play. And then my attacking nonsense, innit?
Yeah, I'll tell you my team, and you'll be interested by this. 4-4-2. So obviously Vicario.
4-4-2. So you're going 4. Oh, so you're not going 3 at the back?
No. Van der Ven left back.
Okay.
Porro right back, and then obviously Dragusin with Romero, and then my midfield is Lo Celso on the left, Johnson on the right, and then I've got Bentancur with Sarr in the middle. And my front, I've got Kulusevski with Son. That's what I'll do.
That's
Oh,
fire.
the front two. The
Yeah.
front two. Kulusevski and Son.
Let's go old school.
Yeah,
Let's do long
that
balls.
could do good, but against Man City, are you sure you want to try that against Man? We should have been tried that against Burnley, bro. Burnley, that's how we should have been lining
Well, I'll
up.
play the under 10s on Tuesday, but he won't. So
But
In
against
Burnley's
Man
defense,
City,
though,
bro, we'll
in
get
yeah,
Burnley's
out of that,
I
defense-
bro.
want to get smashed anyway. If
But against Man City, that's a bit too.
I think we're gonna, regardless of what team we pick here, I think we're gonna lose 3-0 anyway. So
Nah, man, I can't. Look, I want us to lose. I need us to lose, innit? Yeah.
but what's
But
your
I
score
can't see
prediction
this.
then?
I think it's going to be 2-1
So I think we're gonna lose 3-0.
City.
So,
2-1 to Tottenham. 2-1
Yeah.
to Tottenham.
let's say with
Honestly,
Paulie. Let's say with
shout
Paulie.
out what Luca just said. That's crazy. I definitely I love that. I literally love
Like
that. And just
a lot of people
gonna
gonna think. A lot of people are gonna think I'm deluded. Me and Paulie. Wait, Paulie, what did you say? 2-1.
He said 2-1 Tottenham. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2-1 time
bro.
come from behind.
Like, let me be honest with you. Like, I feel it could potentially happen because we need a performance, and it won't surprise me. It won't honestly surprise me. And if we do win, I'm gonna honestly be pissed off.
I'm gonna be fuming, man, if we win that game.
Like, generally speaking, if we win, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna come on here and be pissed off. I'll be on a match reaction. Book me on, Marlon. Bro, I'll come on here and be pissed off. And you listen, you can answer anything. I'm gonna say how it is. This team,
By the way,
Let
38
Arsenal
people
win.
watching, smash, like, and subscribe, and please subscribe to Hotspur TV,
big up,
Spursy Talks, and also go follow THFC Paulie. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
big up.
Give me a follow.
What? 38 on what? Twitter?
38 people watching. I don't know. It's on all platforms. Yeah.
Oh, big up everybody that's watching us, innit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, appreciate you.
But like it won't surprise me, and it might be out of this world, but for me, Tottenham can beat them. We've got a good enough team to beat them. I'm not saying we're on their level, but the team that we have can beat them.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna close off the stream. Okay, I know I just said it, but please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my channel, Hotspur TV. Subscribe to Spursy Talks, whatever you're gonna be called next season. I don't know yet.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I might
THFC
be-
Paulie. And come on, you Spurs.
What should I name?
lose.
Wait. What should I name my channel?
No, we had a conversation about that because anyways, but
Yeah, no.
yeah.
All right,
But,
cool. No worries. Big up yourself, Paulie. Thank you for coming on, man. I really appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Like it's all love, my bro.
Yeah, we're not
Yes.
like attacking you, which is just a debate.
Listen,
innit?
I
Yeah.
know that my opinion is very different from the general base. Trust me. I feel like I'm always like that, regardless whether.
Put it this way,
it's
Paulie, if
music.
we win on Tuesday, it's gonna be a long summer for me. Let's put it that way.
Listen, my theory, I still strongly believe in it. We have a weaker Man City who's like coming. Who won the? Did they win the title last year? Sorry, I'm
Yeah, they
always
won the
still-
treble last year.
That's right. Fuck.
Brother, listen.
Yeah.
There's suspect in this building. Listen, bro. Listen. Bro, this brother wants Arsenal.
I love you, Tommy G.
Bro, if Arsenal win the league, man, you won't see me in 3 months.
Yeah, if
Say that
Arsenal
again?
win the league, bro, I'm off this thing.
Listen, we're gonna
I'm
win
off
the
this-
league next season.
Bro,
We're
listen,
going to win the
Marlon,
league.
You need to find new co-hosts or people that's gonna do this because I won't
Because
be doing
I
it.
don't know if I can do this anymore.
I won't be doing it either, bro. I won't be doing it either. I'll tell you that factual. If Arsenal win the league, I won't be. But I know they will. It's in my back of my mind.
I'm moving country, I think, if they win.
All right, cool. Big up yourself.
Appreciate
Oh,
you.
he did. He just left, bro. He didn't end the stream. What a joke. All right. So you're gonna have to just press leave in it, and then the live will
Word.
cut. Like and subscribe. Big up yourself.
Yeah, everyone,
Come on, you
please
Spurs.
give me a follow on Twitter. Come on, you Spurs.
Yeah,
Let's
make
go.
sure you follow Paulie, man. Let me be honest with you.
I'm back
He
on
knows his
social
ball,
media.
man. Like he knows his ball in it. Look, he has his opinions, and his opinions might be different to mine, but follow him up. All right, cool. See you later.
Have a good one, everybody. How do I close this out? I'm stoned, and it won't stop. Mhm.